Hey guys, so I am back with another video. Today's video is just going to be about how I highlight and contour my face and little tips and tricks that I've learned over time of how to highlight and contour. Not a lot of people know about the whole highlight and contour method and what it's for and all of that stuff. So in this video I just give you some products that I use and yeah. So if you want to stay tuned and see how I created this highlight and contour look, whatever, then just keep on watching. Oh, by the way, I just want to kind of apologize because I know last week I did not post any videos, and honestly I was just going through some things and I just needed to focus on more important things than my videos, I guess. So yeah, so I apologize for that, but my main goal for my channel is just to kind of like create a few, 2 or 3 or as many videos as I can get done. So yeah, back to the video. So the first thing that you want to start off with is a primer, and you want to use a primer basically to just smoothen everything out, fill in the pores and all of your fine lines. Just take this amount and like put it around my face. I'm mostly like putting it in my T-zones because that's where I get most oily, but sometimes I do just take it, you know, everywhere on my face just to provide just a smooth canvas. Also, when applying primer, you do not want to forget up under your eye where there's little fine lines. You want to go in and just tap that, because most people forget to tap up under your eye with the primer. So then next, I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty foundation, and on my little small MAC foundation brush, I'm just going to apply this along my cheeks. I just do a couple stripes. What's good about this foundation, that is lightweight, so it applies very thin and you can also like build it up. Then I just take my e.l.f. brush and buff this out. When picking foundation, you want to go for whatever undertone you have. So there's red, pink, yellow undertones. I am a yellow undertone, as you can see around my cheeks, a little bit more forehead, of course my neck. There are yellow undertones, so I have to go for a foundation that has yellow undertones. Even though a foundation might be your perfect match, you still want to look to see what kind of undertones, because especially like for brown skin people, it's very easy to pick up a red foundation. This is my foundation. I just apply a little bit more where parts that I really need it, like over my blemishes, whatnot. So for my highlighting process, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. You want to go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. And reason being because you don't want to have that super bright under eye where you can tell that you have concealer. you want to go a few shades lighter just to show that you're awake and to cover up any dark circles or anything that you have. Even if you don't have dark circles, I think that whole slight highlight look is really beautiful on people, especially women of color, because you naturally have that, but it's just not enhanced as much. So you just want to go back in and highlight the parts that you want. I typically like to highlight up under my eye, a little bit on my forehead, just to make this little piece pop, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on like above my lip, and a little bit on the chin. Some people like to bring their highlight right here along the jawline for that reverse contour look, but I'm just going to show you how I do mine. I like to take my concealer just a little bit, like you want to go in a triangle. I don't take mine full all in back here because I don't want the appearance of a wider face. If you want the appearance of a wider face, by all means go ahead and take your concealer all the way, but no. I like to keep mine right and kind of like slimming up my face a little bit. And here. And around my nostril area. And that's it. So next I'm just gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge and just blend this all together. I like to start with my chin and my forehead, and then I blend this out once it's kind of like, once up under my eye kind of like dry a little bit. And with highlighting, you really want to blend as much as you can. If you have to spend 30 minutes blending out your highlight, do that, because you want everything to just blend together. You want your highlight to blend to your foundation. So that's why it is important to blend and have the right tools so that you can blend the best way that you can. So then I'm going to go back in with my brush and just blend out everything. So for contour, I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso, and it is a cream contour. So the point of contouring is, you see my face now, it kind of looks flat. It kind of make it seem like everything, like I don't have any depth, I don't have any shape in my face. It just look one. You want to go back in with a contour color, and you always want to go like darker. If you get tanned, you want to create that tan look with the contour color. So I like to take mine around the perimeter of my forehead to create a more smaller forehead, and I like to take it along the sides of my nose, a little bit up under my lip to create like a appearance of a bigger lip. That's like a little trick that I learned. And then I like to take it right in the hollows of my cheeks. Some people like to go full, but I just like to take it right there and stop and blend it just to create that shadow effect where my cheekbones start. And then I like to take it along my jawline just to create that more in-depth jaw. So I'm just going to take this on the bridge, or on the perimeter of my forehead, And I just do like a circle, and of course I like do a little on my temples, just like that. And then I like to take it, you know, you should feel where your bone, your cheekbone starts. So this is my bone right here. You want to take it right up under your cheekbone, which is this part right here. So I just take a little bit, and this is sticking to my earring. I like to take a little bit. And you want to blend this into your hairline as well. So you want to go back towards your hairline. I like to take a translucent powder, and the one that I prefer using for a lot of deeper, even I've known people with more fair skin tones use like a yellow powder to set up under their eyes, but I like to use the Sacha Buttercup because it has no flashback and it is perfect for brown skin tones. It doesn't give you that ashy look that most translucent powders give you. And I just take the remaining product and put it on my forehead and chin and on my nose. Take a little bit more for my nose. Just leaving it there to bake, and then later on I'm just going to swipe that powder away. But I like to now bronze using my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer and my Angled contour. It's my Angled blush brush by e.l.f. And I like this brush because it just fits right in there. Everything that you apply to your face, you want to go back and set it with the powder just so that it doesn't move and you don't get oily or any of that stuff. So I just tap here. Next, on this just really fluffy powder brush, I'm going to take my MAC Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish and just dust all of my baking powder away. And the reason why I'm using something like a skin finish is basically to make everything blend seamlessly together, and it also takes away a little bit of like that yellow cast that you may have after baking. I like to just drench my skin just because I just want to create that skin-like finish. So what I'm doing is just applying my brow gel to set my brows in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and with my mascara and then my lip gloss to finish out the look. I hope this video was kind of helpful and showed you, how to go about highlighting and contouring, especially for women of color and all of that good stuff. So give this video a thumbs up and share, comment, let me know any ideas or whatever that you guys want to see, and I will see you back in another video. Bye.